What's going on YouTube? It's Sean here, and I am back today to give you guys a review of the upcoming Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG in the Phantom colorway. Originally, these were set to drop on March 16th, but there's been some chatter that the release date for these guys has been pushed to March 30th. So I'm not exactly sure if some stores are dropping it earlier on the 16th and then other stores are dropping it later on the 30th, but I'd stay tuned to your favorite sneaker websites and blogs to hear if anything changes. These shoes are set to retail for a price of $160 US or $215 here in Canada, and the official colorway for this shoe is Phantom, Sail, Black, and University Red. Riding the wave of the Air Jordan 1's immense popularity, these shoes are pretty much your exact Air Jordan 1 Retro. However, there are a few changes that Jordan Brand has made to this shoe to make it kind of stand out. First and foremost, all the visible stitches found on the shoe are done in this contrast fashion, either in red or black, which gives the shoe a bit more of a blueprint or cut and sew aesthetic. So you'll see this contrast stitching throughout the length of this review. Taking a deep dive into the toe box, so this leather right here, this is done in this pre-tumbled sail leather. This leather is that same type of leather that was found on the past recent Jordan 1 releases, which I personally don't love, but for some reason, Jordan Brand is just infatuated with this pre-tumbled leather. It is, however, pretty soft, so I do have to give them credit for that. Wrapping around the edge of the toe box, we have this smooth leather, and in terms of color, the color of this leather in certain pictures looks identical to the leather on the toe box, but in reality, it is a bit more of a grayish tone compared to the off-white tone found on the toe box. As we move towards the midfoot, once again we have that pre-tumbled leather, and then overlaid on top of this we have this Nike swoosh. So this swoosh is done in this smooth leather, and then underneath this we have this hit of red. On the lateral side only, we have the Air Jordan Wings logo. This is debossed in black, and the leather surrounding this area is smooth, and then we have this tumbled leather found on the bottom. The top portion of this ankle collar area, this is done in this striking red. From a material standpoint, so this is not leather. To me, it actually feels like neoprene or some sort of nylon. As we move up the center area, another unique change about this shoe are these white metallic eyelets. Intertwining through these eyelets, we have your laces, which are a flat style lace in sail, and then underneath this we have your tongue. So this is a sail colored nylon tongue. We have this contrast black stitching found on the edges, and then on the top we have this tag which has the Nike Air branding in black and red. In addition to these sail laces, there are two other laces, so there's one in red or one in black if you want to give this shoe a little bit more pop and contrast. As I take out the insole, so we have your standard Air Jordan 1 insole. This is done in white with Nike Air branding on the heel in red. So the upper of these Air Jordan 1 Phantoms sits atop this full-length foam midsole that's done in this sail color. Encapsulated underneath the heel, we have a Nike Air sole unit, and then flipping these over to the bottom, so here we have your standard Air Jordan 1 outsole. This is entirely done in sail. We have the circular traction pattern found on the forefoot and the Nike logo found in the middle. In terms of sizing, so I picked these up in my normal Air Jordan 1 size, which is a size 10.5. For most people, that means sticking true to size, but whatever you normally buy in the Air Jordan 1 model, I'd recommend sticking with that same size. Next up, comfort. So Air Jordan 1's nothing crazy here. It's going to give you adequate comfort for just an everyday casual use shoe, but I wouldn't expect anything crazy and I wouldn't expect anything beyond your normal Jordan 1 model. So with all that being said, now let me lace these up and I'll show you guys how these look on feet. Overall, from a color scheme perspective, I kind of like these. They're not something I personally consider a must-have, but I can easily see myself rocking this pair. It is a pretty neutral look overall, so you can probably wear this with a lot of different outfits, but my only complaint, as I mentioned earlier, is this pre-tumbled leather, which I'm not a fan of. So let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think of the Air Jordan 1 Phantom. If you guys are planning on picking these up and you're in Canada, these will be available at select retailers like The Closet Inc. So I'll add their social media, their website, all that good stuff down in the description box below. So until next time, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys in my next video.